What's up, guys? This is Al, and in today's episode, I'm ranting a little bit. Yes, I just had a customer this morning send me a text message, and I want to read it to you. And it was a juicy, special message that I really do not get very often. And in this type of industry, some people are going to piss you off. You're going to want to fight with some people. And over the years, I've learned that refraining from doing so is the best thing you can do, especially if you have a business to run. So, check this out. I got this customer literally over 2 months ago. Send me a message. And in this message, this lady, she wanted me to fix some wood rot around her trailer, okay? And then she also had some swamp coolers on the roof that she wanted me to remove. Okay, so those are big holes on the roof. This is a trailer. Trailers are a lot harder to work on than residential homes. And just based on the pictures and based on the attitude of this lady, I knew that she was looking for the cheapest price. Which is no big deal, right? Everybody wants the cheapest price. So I gave her a number. I quoted her $2,800. Here are the pictures that she sent. Just 2 pictures, by the way. She did tell me the damage was all around the trailer. So I assumed most of this trailer looked just like that all the way around. Now, I probably allotted 2 days for this job simply because, you know, I would have had to gone on the roof and patch the holes and reshingle the area and blah, blah, blah. So I quoted $2,800, and which is cheaper than I would have quoted somebody else, simply because, you know, this lady, she seemed nice on the phone initially before she sent that message. So, and she said, you know, she wasn't a fixed income, which I understand, you know. So to me, $2,800 was giving her a break. Anyways, so she doesn't reply, guys, for a month, right? She doesn't reply for 2 months. So this morning I get a message from her, and then in this message, by the way, I didn't go to her house. She really wanted me to go and do an in-person estimate. And this lady lives probably about 30 to 45 minutes away from my area. And I wasn't about to go do a free estimate almost an hour away for a trailer. I'm sorry, guys. It just doesn't work like that. Time is money, and gas is really expensive, and my truck gets like 11 miles a gallon. So, yeah. I wasn't about to do that, but you know, most of my estimates I can do over the phone. So for customers like this, or any customer in general, what I do, I give them a rough estimate, right? I give them a number, and I tell them that is not a final price. And if that number works for them, then at that point, I set up an in-person estimate, and then I give them a final number. But if they agree with the number that I initially give them, I know that whatever price I give them, they're okay with it. So they're not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna be wasting my time. It's the chances of them hiring me are a lot higher if they agree with that number that I give them over the phone. So that's what I did with this lady. So she didn't have any pictures of her roof. So she gives me her address, and then I go on Google Maps, and I see on Google Maps there are 2 units on the roof, 2 swamp coolers. So that's 2 big holes that I would have had to patch. So that's how I based my estimate for her. But anyways, this morning she sends me a message, right? And in this message, she says, "Don't trust Google Maps. They are behind the times by 2 or 3 years. There's only 1 old swamp cooler on my trailer. And your price still isn't low income, veteran friendly. Why are you listed to help veterans? Both my husband and I are veterans." Alright, guys. As soon as I saw that text message, I got pissed immediately. And I really wanted to reply back to this lady. But like I said, over the years, I learned not to do that, because it never works out for you. You just make things worse. Even if the customer is wrong, it just makes things worse. So let's talk about veterans, guys. Before I even get into anything, I am a veteran. I was in the army for many years. I've been deployed to Iraq. I've been shot up. I've been blown up. But yet, I'm still here making an honest living. Not once in my life have I expected anybody to give me a discount because I am a veteran? That was my choice to join the army. That was my choice to deploy to Iraq. Some people will say, no, you didn't have a choice. Yes, I had a choice because, believe it or not, there are ways you can get out of deployment if you don't want to deploy. Now, are you still going to be in the military afterwards? Probably not. But if I really didn't want to deploy, I could have easily gotten away from deployment. But I wanted to. I wanted to serve my country. I wanted to do something for myself. I wanted to be part of something bigger. But guess what? Not once in my life have I ever expected anybody to treat me special, give me a freaking discount because I am a veteran. And I know most veterans out there feel the same way, because you know what we have that most people don't have out there is pride. Yes, when you're in the military, they teach you discipline. Yes, discipline, especially if you make it to an NCO, which is a non-commissioned officer, which I was. They teach you principles that you live your life by. So when I first read this message, I was extremely, guys, disappointed. And then I was pissed off. But more so, disappointed. It took me a few minutes to do my breathing exercises. Breathing exercises, guys. They work. You gotta try them, especially when you get pissed off. So, and then I started thinking, maybe two things are happening with this lady. Number one, she's lying. She's not a veteran, because I don't know any other veteran out there that behaves that way. So she's faking, because most people who act that way are fakers. Stolen valor, guys. Option number two is maybe she actually was in the military, but she probably didn't make it past basic training or AIT, or she got kicked out early. She was not in the military long enough to instill all those principles that most veterans out there live their lives by. So which one this lady falls under? I'm not sure. I'll be honest with you, I think she falls under number one. She's probably not a veteran, and she was just trying to use that as an excuse to scold me for not giving her a discount. Which in reality, I did give her a discount, but not because she was a veteran, because she never told me that before. It was because she told me she was low income. And I understand anything in construction, everything is expensive. So when people like that call me, even though I say I just want to work for the rich and blah, 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 I understand their situations and I try to help them by giving them a discount. $2,800, that was a lower price than I would have quoted anybody else out there. But she didn't see it that way. It wasn't low enough for her. And she scolded me for it. And then she even questioned why I was out there listed to help veterans. Alright guys, nowhere online does it say that my main purpose in life is to give people discounts because they are veterans. Now check this out. I do have posted online that if you are in the military or any other type of service industry, that I will give you a discount. Because I feel like it. Because I appreciate you, and that is the way I show my appreciation. Because I know how hard it is to be in those types of industries. And you know what, guys? Anytime somebody gives me a discount or says thank you for your service, I really appreciate it, you know? And even if somebody gives me $1 discount, it means the world for me. It's like a lot. Not once have I ever thought, oh my God, that's not enough. I deserve more because I served my country. I put my life out there for you. Well, check this out. That was my choice. I was not forced to. And this is actually the first time in all these years that I had a customer behave this way. I have many veterans in the past ask if I offer military discount. And guess what? I always say yes. I do 10% military discount off the final invoice price. 10%, and a lot of people are so grateful for it. Yes, I have never had one be so ungrateful to call me out that it was not high enough for them. And believe it or not, I've done a lot of free work for veterans before. I even have a video on my channel about Jim. If you haven't seen it, check my channel. I installed a bench for him so he could take a shower. And I've done a lot of work for him free of charge, because Jim doesn't have anybody. He's a true veteran out there. And does he go around asking for discounts? Does he scold people for charging more than he thinks it's fair? He does not. And he never asks for any help. I offer willingly. And he's not the only one. I've done it for many other people. Have I made videos for every single one? No, because sometimes I'm busy. I don't feel like I have to make a video to gain sympathy from people. The only reason I made a video about Jim was because he has nobody else in this world. Really, nobody else out there. When Jim is gone, nobody's gonna remember him. But guess what? Now a lot of you will, because I made a video about him. That was the main purpose of that. But anyways, like I said, I didn't reply to this lady. I'm not gonna say anything to this lady. I'm gonna block her number. I don't want to ever hear from her again. And I know a lot of you guys are veterans too, and I know a lot of you guys feel the same way. But if you don't, comment below. Did I do the right thing? The wrong thing? How would you have reacted to somebody calling you out like that? Anyways, guys, I just wanted to rant a little bit. Just some of the things, we have to go through on our daily lives. Anyways, as always, if you like the video, don't forget to like it. And I will see you next time.